So you may have an iPod Touch 5th generation, which is great because you got a much better camera compared to the 4th generation iPod Touch with a HD front-facing camera as well as a rear-facing camera, much improved. But what's also interesting is that at least the rear-facing camera in this case, since its improvement, is actually very similar to the iPhone 4 right here. The front-facing camera are completely different, but that's a whole different comparison right there. So what is going on in this video today? We are going to compare the camera quality test between both devices right here because they both have similar cameras. The iPod Touch 5th generation may have similar specs compared to the iPhone 4S, but the camera is its main competitor with the iPhone 4. iPod Touch 4th generation off the competition even though it was an iPod Touch, whereas this is basing an iPod versus an iPhone. So before I get on with the camera quality test, let's get on with the specs. So first thing I'm going to mention is the iPhone 4. So the iPhone 4, looking at my computer screen right here, has a 5 megapixel sensor with autofocus, tap to focus, LED flash, backside illumination sensor with 4-element lens, and has a 2.8 aperture. Now, taking a look at the iPod Touch 5th generation, much more featured. It has the same 5 megapixel ISI camera with autofocus, tap to focus, video or still images, backside illumination. This has a hybrid IR filter, 5-element lens, LED flash with a 2.4 aperture, face detection, panorama, HDR, HD video recording up to 1080p, up to 30 frames per second with audio, FaceTime HD camera with 1.2 megapixel, and records up to 720p HD video with video stabilization, tap to control exposure for video or stills, as well as photo and video geotagging over Wi-Fi. Now, I should mention, as I forgot, that the front-facing camera on the iPhone 4 is just VGA quality, as well as this records in 720p HD video up to 30 frames per second, and you can tap to focus while recording, and this has the LED flash as well. So without further ado, let's get on to the camera quality test, and each one will be labeled whether it uses the LED flash or not. Here is a video quality test of the front-facing camera on the iPhone 4, which is only VGA quality. How does this look? And now here is the video quality test of the front-facing camera on the iPod Touch 5th generation. How does this look like compared to the iPhone 4? One feature that the iPod Touch 5th generation has compared to the iPhone 4, even though they're both on iOS 6, is panorama mode. What this mode lets you do is that you have the panorama mode on, and it allows you to take one big picture as you move your device around. Even though the iPhone 4 is incompatible with iOS 6, it does not feature panorama mode due to the fact that it can't be supported. So after seeing the video quality test or camera quality test in general between the two devices, which one do you think is better? The iPod Touch 5th generation or the iPhone 4? You decide. If you want to see my answer, stay tuned to the end of this video.